of our most thoughtless friends and colleagues from among us has agreed to step up, kind of like share their thinking about this whole question of youth engagement, ranging everything from their own experience, life in the hood, to what it takes for young people, adults to support young people in respectful and useful ways, what adults may need to know to kind of and I've asked them to just each talk maybe 5 minutes or so, or 10 if they choose. And then we're just going to open it up for Q&A. And my only role will be to monitor the traffic. Initially, you can just call on people. I'll ask you to call on people, okay, as they raise their hands. And then you can handle it yourself. But if the traffic gets cluttered, then I might step up a little bit, okay? So let's show them some love. Come on. Go, please, go ahead.
Okay, so life in the hood is like the first topic here, and a lot of organizations want to kind of work on. You hear a lot of people say, "Well, I want to help get gang members," and a lot of people that are in the hood, like out in the hood, want to get them in these community organizations, and we want to get them up and running. But how do you do that? Right, is the question. And a lot of adults I know go about it the wrong way. Because I've met people that have come up to me. Okay, so I guess I'm going to say this. So once upon a time, I was a gang member. And a lot of people came up to me the wrong way and said, well, if you want to move up in the world, you have to it's either going to be life, it's a life or death situation, it's going to be jail. And they come about it the wrong way. And that's not how you do things. And the way you do things is with people that live in the hood per se and do the wrong things, you have to give them hope. You have to give them not only something to do, but you gotta support them. You have to support these youth. You gotta let them know you can get a job and we're behind you all the way. And don't look back. Because once you get them running, they're gonna run. They're gonna run, but you just gotta let them know that you're there to support them and play a role in their creativity, because a lot of these gang members and people on the street, they have talent. So it's how you use their talent effectively. So that's all I have to say really about my community. Questions?
Oh, we'll take our questions at the end. Go ahead.
Okay, so I guess I'll speak on. Well, life in the hood for me, I mean, I wasn't like a horrible child growing up, but I was more of a child who, like I said, moving from Georgia to Michigan. So it was like Georgia, I was the brightest child in history down there to them. And then when I came to Michigan, it was like, okay, she's this girl who thinks she has it going on, and she's this and she's that. And I found myself trying to fit and move into cliques where I knew that I didn't belong. So I was out there doing the drugs. I was out there doing the stealing. I was out there, and I was the one guiding others to follow me because I see myself as a leader. So I had my crew like, okay, yeah, we gonna go to Macy's and do this. But no, you can't do it like this. This is how we gotta do it. So in different situations like that, and I mean, I had support for the most part in Georgia, but when I came to Detroit, my father was more of the type who just kind of laid back and let things play out. And it was more of, if you get caught, it's on you. I really don't care. So I didn't have that support. So when I did go to Detroit International Academy, I found myself running into people like Johnny or running into people like my close friend Brianna, who introduced me into Alternative for Girls. And once I found Alternative for Girls, it pretty much set my life on track. That was exactly what I needed and who I needed to make me guide that way. Like, okay, Sankeisha, you're way better than this. Your GPA went from a 3.5 to a 2.5. How is that possible in a year? Okay, now you're talking about you gonna drop out of school, but you got this goal of becoming a child psychologist. How do you plan on dropping out of school if you want to be a child psychologist? So I guess that's pretty much my life in the hood was just, it brings back so much memories, and it's kind of painful because of the fact I knew I was so much better, but coming to, I'm not even gonna say just coming to Detroit, the certain people and the certain children that I was around made me be this person that I knew I wasn't. So after I got older, probably like around 11th grade, I did kind of get my life back together, and I definitely still, that's how I was introduced to Skillman, that's how I was introduced to a lot of different organizations that's here in the room. And a lot of people don't know my story, but it's like once you know my story and you see the person that I am today, you're just like, I can't even believe this was you back then, because today you seem so different.
Amen.